learners, it's glad to see you in Krishna's space. Today is day 14 of our 300 days DSA series. So now it's time for our today's problem. Let's understand it and build our approach. So today's problem is short array by parity. In this we have given an integer array called nums and we have to move all the even integer at the beginning of the array followed by all the odd integers. And then we have to return any array that satisfies this condition. For example, we have given a list called nums with values 3, 1, 2, 4 and the output is 2, 4, 3, 1. So in the starting we have the even integers and at the ending we have the odd integers. In the example 2 we have the value 0 and the output is same. Now let's understand how I actually solve this problem. So the first concern here is that how I will going to get my all even integers at the beginning of my list and how I'm going to put all odd integers at ending of my list. So we don't have to focus on odd integer here because the main focus is even. If we will find even integers and going to put it on beginning of the list, then our problem has solved because we just need all even integers at the beginning of my array. So the simple thing is that we have to find the even integer. Now let's see how we are going to find it. Here I have used two variables, start and I. I is the variable which is going to help us to traverse our list. How? So let's suppose I is my 0. Now at 0th position we have the value 3 in my example. So as we all know 3 is an odd integer. So we don't need to focus on odd. We just have to focus on even integer. So in my next loop I will become 1 by incrementing in the last loop. So now at the first position we have the value 1. It's also an odd number. Now in the next iteration we have the value 2. So 2 is an even number. Now the thing is that we don't need 2 at the second position. So what we have to do, we have to put 2 at the beginning of my array because at the beginning of my array there is no even element. So we need to put 2 at the beginning of my array. Now what we can do, we can use start variable here. As start is 0 now, so at 0th position I am going to put 2 and at second position I am going to put my odd integer which is 3. So we are going to swap the places of 2 and 3. Now 2 will be at my 0th position and 3 will be at second position. Now my start will going to be increment because already at 0th position we have a even integer. So it's going to be increment and now my start will become 1. So in the next loop I will get the value 4. 4 is also an even integer. So we are going to change it with the value which is placed at first index. So at first index we have 1. Now we are going to change the places of 4 and 1. So now my array will be 2, 4, 3, 1. So now I have already traced my all values of the list. My loop will going to be end here and we are going to return my array. So that's how I solve this problem. So it's not a difficult problem. It's very easy. We just have to focus on the even integers. How we are going to place our even integers at the beginning of my list. And if this is the thought process, so we are going to solve our problem. So that's how I solve this problem. If you guys have any other solution of it, please write it on comment. Thank you so much for watching this video and staying with me.